Okay, so I'm saying that now please change the view from isometric to plan, or to top, sorry, isometric to top. You should have something like this. Please, do you have something like this? Change it from top, isometric to top. Then go to surface style. Let's turn off the triangles. Go to surface style, plan, turn the triangles and the points off so that it will be left with only what? The major and the minor. Okay, but for what we are going to do, please turn the contours also off. And I said we are going to generate a legend for what? Elevation and for slopes. Please, are you okay? We can do it for any of them, but we are going to do only for 2. Once you can do for 2, you should be able to do for the rest. Please, are you okay? Now we are in plan, so forget about the model. So go to plan, turn everything off. For now we are going to work with elevations. So 10 elevations, or let's do one. Let's do for slopes. Once you can do for one, you should be able to do for the other. Please, are you okay? It's the same principle. So let's turn everything off and let us be left with only what? Slopes. Please, are you okay? So everything is gone and we are left with only slopes. So click on OK and let's see what will happen. Have you clicked on OK? Do you have something like this? Please, do you have something like this? Now what you have here is a okay. You don't worry about the number. Do you have something like this? Change the view from model to plan, or from the isometric to top. So click here and please change it to top. Please, do you all have something like this? Please, do you all have something like this? Good. Now what we have here is like a color code telling us that you see that there are different colors. There are shades of red. You have light to almost black. So it means that the lighter the color, maybe the lower the slope. Please, are you okay? Now it's not compulsory that you should have shades of red. You can decide maybe you want shades of yellow or green or brown or something. Pardon? Time. Please, who is not having this? Please, who is not having this? Okay, we all have this. We all have this. So I'm saying that it's not compulsory that you should have shades of red. Maybe you want to have, because I'm adding this because sometimes you are not interested in doing horizontal or vertical alignment. What you are interested in is to have an idea of the general topography of the area. If you give the person contours, this is all presentation. Contours, he has to read and has to be able to understand contours to be able to know that you are going up or you are coming down. But let's assume that you have, for example, the slopes or the whatever you want to show, the slopes or the contours or the elevation in a color code of this form, and you have your legend. That's all that the boss is interested in. Oh, here, okay, this place is flat. There's likely there will be ponding here. Oh, this place is hilly. That's what the person is interested in. So can I add on? I'm saying that what we have here is just one color code. Maybe you are not interested, you don't want red, you want green or blue or something else. So go back to surface style, and go to, are you at surface style? Yes. Now before I continue, you have to always make sure that before you do an analysis to show the legend, or the legend for, let's say, to show a surface legend for any of these, either elevations, direction, or slopes, you should have done the analysis under surface properties. If you don't do it, nothing will show because you've not run any analysis. So you have to first run. That's why we did that one first. Run the analysis, then when you go to the surface legend, your values will show. So you come to surface style, then you go to analysis here. Now the analysis that I'm referring to is this. It's not this analysis. I'm referring to analysis under surface properties. This analysis under surface style. Then we go to where? slopes, can you see the scheme? This is reds. You don't want reds, you want what? Maybe rainbow. Then you click on, before, if you want to see how, just click on apply to see how it will look like. Okay, I have to click on okay and maybe regenerate or something. Which one did I change? Slopes. Okay, let me use blue. It's not working. Let's see why it's not working. Slopes, plan. Which one? Oh, no, but at least you should see something happening. Okay, it was red. Let me see. Land. It's supposed to work. I don't know why. Okay. Who has been able to do it? You've been able to do it. Which one? Surface properties. Okay, not the star. Okay. Run it again. Okay. Then the colors came. Then it came here. Okay, that's good. So you see, you advance. Oh, I did analysis on the wrong one. Slopes. So we have an answer. That's good. So this is what I have. So our shark, she has brought us home. So that's good. So you see, so it's good. So it's good to explore. So you see, so it's good to share. So knowledge is not in one man's head. So we have to share. That's good. So please, are we all okay? Who has not been able to do it? Who has not been able to do it? We are saying that to be able to do it, if I go to surface style and the analysis, I change the color to let's say blues, and I go to okay. When I go to the surface properties and I run the analysis for what? Slopes. You have to do the analysis You have to do the analysis. Now, watch something. When I go to surface properties, when I go to surface properties, I can go to surface style from surface properties. Can you see it? If I go to information, can you see surface style? Edit surface style. Then I finish here, then come back and do it. So there are so many ways to kill a cat. So this is what I have. So please, we have something, okay? Please, do you have something showing? So now we want to display the legend. Please, let's hurry up and finish this one so that we can start with our plan, our alignment and profile. Please, can I continue? Okay, so very simple. I'm saying that we want to see the legend. We want to draw our legend. Please, can I continue? We want to draw our legend so that I'll be able to have, what does this blue stand for? This deep blue, this light blue, what does it stand for? You understand? So remember, go to annotate. Anything that has to do with displaying something or bringing a label, you find it under annotate. Go to annotate. Are you at annotate? Then can you see add tables? Can you see add tables? Click the drop down. Now, which of them do you think we are going to select? Which of the tables? Add surface legend table. Are you okay? So click on it. Can you see down at the command line a number of options? Which of them are we going to draw? Slope. So just select on slope or type as slopes. When you type it, what comes next? Dynamic. Just we'll leave it at dynamic. So enter. Have you done it? Then what comes again? Select upper left corner. So click on it. When I click at this point, it means that it's going to draw the table in this direction. Are you seeing it? So I click here and the table will be drawn for me. Can you see it? Very, very simple. Who has been able to do it? Please, who has been able to see? It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Now, please, who has been able to do it? We all have been able to do it. Now, okay. Who has been able to do it? So we've all done it. Okay, so we are going to try another one. So if you've been able to do for slopes, let's also, yes. Yes, you try it and see. So let's try it and see. He's saying that we change the color. So instead of blues, I'm going to use, let's say, rainbow. I'm going to use rainbow. Let's see if it did it change. You see it has changed. Did it change? Yes. Yeah, so it's dynamic. That's why when you were drawing it, it asks you whether you want it to be dynamic or static. Please, are we all okay? Please, are we all okay? Yeah. So you have the table there. This is the slope table. I want us to also try for what? For the elevation. Let's try for the elevation. So we are going to make sure that we've run analysis for elevations. So surface property, let's see. Elevations. Yes, I've run my analysis for my elevation. Now, if you look at something, please see the elevation. Can you see that there are 8, the ID, 1 to 8? Yes. If you want to increase the number of ranges, can you see number of ranges? Yes. 8. You can increase it or reduce it. So the choice is yours. Please, are you okay? Yes. So let's leave it at 8. and click on OK. And the same process. Now let's change the surface style. Let's turn the slopes off, so that we'll see only, we are only interested for now for elevation. So we'll turn the slopes off and elevation will be on, and that one we'll see the color code. So mine looks like this. I don't know of yours. Mine looks like this. So you remember, go to add tables and annotate. Yes, go to display, and elevation should be on. 10 slopes off, so that you see the elevation, the color scheme for the elevation. Have you seen it? Please, are we all here?
Yeah.
Good. So go back to annotate, add tables, then you add surface legend table. This time, which table are we going to select? Elevation. So I select elevation, dynamic, yes. Then upper left corner, so I select somewhere, let's say here. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Has it come? Please, has it come? Please, has it come?
Yeah. Everything is off.
What is off? Did you do the analysis?
Yeah.
Did you do the analysis? That if you've not run the analysis, nothing will show. Please, who has been able to do this? You have your table. Now tell me the values you have. What do you think has happened? It's in the ranges of 8 something, but we know that the value is about 270 something. So what is it telling us? What is happening? It appears what we have here is in imperial. Do you understand? When we did run the analysis, there it is metric. The values are there. Let's go back and see. When you go to analysis, you see the values here. It's the same table that we have here. Here is 271, and this 891. If you multiply by this by 0.314, you get. If you multiply this by 0.314, you get 271. If you have a calculator, you can try. If you convert this from imperial to metric, you see that you get this value. Please, who is lost? Only you. Okay, so please, I'm going to repeat what I've just done. I'm going to delete the elevation table, and I'm saying that for us to do the elevation, first let's run the analysis. The analysis for elevations, yes, I've run my analysis. I've clicked on OK. Yes, surface properties. When you finish that one, you go to the surface style, display. Let's turn off the slopes and turn on only elevations. Then click on OK. Then we'll have something like this. Do you have it? Please, are we all here? Do we all have our elevations turned on for the display? Yes. Do you have it now? So if you have it, I said go to annotate. Go to annotate. Then annotate. You have add tables. Can you see it? Please, those who are lost, add tables. Click on it. And which of the tables are we going to add? Surface legend table. So click on that one. Then you have a number of tables that you can create. We are interested in elevation, so you select elevations. Dynamic or static? Dynamic. Upper left corner, so select where you want your table to be and it will draw it for you. Please, I want everybody to be here. Please, are we all here? Amma, please, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Good. Dominic, you are there? Okay. So please, who is not having this table? We all have the table. And I'm saying that if you look at the value, you will see that the values that we have here is imperial or feet. So what can we do? We want to convert it from imperial to feet. From feet to metric or to meters. You can even change it to millimeters. The choice is yours. So this is what we are going to do. Please watch. We are going to, if you look at what we have here, is minimum elevation. We are going to edit this table and put an M so that it will be minimum elevation to bracket M meters, maximum elevation to bracket meters. Then we'll change the units here from imperial or from feet to meters. Please, are we okay? Please, can I continue?
Yes.
So watch what I'm doing. I will do it twice. So watch, then we'll all do it together. So to do that, there are so many ways to do it. An easier way will be to select. You select the table, then go to table properties. CO. Select the table. When you click drop, there are two options, but we are interested in table properties. Then when you come here, the table, the table style available is standard. I want to edit it, so I come and click here, edit current selection. Then you come to data properties. Are you watching? Mm-hmm. So let's try and do it up to this point and see. Every one of us, let's try and come here. First, select the table. When you select the table, you see table properties. Select table properties. Then when you select table properties, this is what will come. Then you click the drop down here, edit current selection, and it should bring you here. Maybe to be at information. Then click on data properties and it should bring you here. Please, are we all here? Yes. Please, are we all here? Yes. Very good. So you are not here. Please, are we all here? Please, who is not here? Let's hurry up. If we are all here, now I'm saying that we are going to put the unit for meters after minimum elevation and maximum elevation. Are we okay? So please watch what I'm going to do. AutoCAD is very simple. That does not give you a fixed something, that does not allow you to change. So I want to change this minimum elevation. Double click on it. And if you double click this, can you remember this? The text component editor, you see it has appeared here also. Okay, so you double click on the minimum elevation. That what is written there as minimum elevation, double click on it and this will happen. So if it comes, let's type, let's leave a space, then into bracket small m, then okay, we'll do it for the minimum and the maximum. Minimum and maximum. Are you okay? Now if you want to do text formatting, for example, the minimum elevation, I want it to be bold. You understand? I can select it and bolden it. You understand? I want to change the color. Can you see color? Yeah. You can change the color to something else, magenta, and it will work for you. So I'm using magenta or whatever color you want. So I select it, I bolden it, the color, I'm using magenta. So please explore, even the font style, you don't want an area, you want to use just try something, you understand? Don't follow me, at least I'm guiding you, but at a point you to explore. That's what I do when somebody is teaching me something. I always try to explore other options. You don't just follow that same path. You see, Please, do you understand? Okay. So please, are we all there? So you can see that even the title, the heading, that is called the elevation table, you can change it. Maybe that's not, you don't want it to be elevation table. You want it to be maybe elevation table for so and so project. You understand? Also and so site. Let's say elevation table for what? For gas station site, or for maybe what estate? Grader estate.
Yeah,
Grader, is it GREDA?
yeah.
Grader estate. So I have it there. Elevations table, for, pardon, you double click. So the elevations table for grader estate. I want to bold in it, so I select it. Then bold. What is estate or anything? You can change the color. I want to use magenta, or if you want more colors, you can go to select color magenta. You can underline it. There are symbols here which you want to add. If you want to bring some other symbol, you can import a text. There are so many things you can do here. If you want to change the case, uppercase, lowercase, please, are we okay?
Yes.
Good. So if you are okay, then click on OK. So please, have you all been able to put the units M into bracket after minimum and maximum? Good. Now the next thing we want to do is to change the units. So please, please look at this. You see here, the first column, there's column width and height. Column width and height. So that's the line, the row that we are going to work in, column value. So under minimum elevation, the column value, you see something, surface range, some double click on that one. And you see that we have come back to the test component editor. Are we all here? Please, I said double click on this, see this one, the column with that row. For minimum, double click what you have, the surface range, double click on it. And this will come. You see, we are back to test component editor. So this, you cannot run away from this in AutoCAD Civil 3D. Please, are you okay? So let's select what is there. If you are very smart, you can change. You remember how we did the precision? So you can do it. It's the same thing from foot to meter. The precision, we leave it as it is. Then we add. Good. So try also for the maximum. You double click what is here. You select what is here. You change the unit from foot to meter. The precision, we leave it as it is. Add. Then OK. Okay. Okay. Yes. We are changing the units. You've changed it to meters. So that's all. If you want to do other things, fine. So change it, then add OK, OK, OK. Then it will bring you here. Both, yes, minimum and maximum. Please, are we all here? So you see, it's very simple. You just have to practice, explore, practice. Have we finished? Please, have we finished? Please, have we finished? Okay, if we are finished, then we are going to do a class assignment. Then after which we go for break. When we come back from break, we'll do the plan and the profile. You understand? That one is very simple. We can do it. We may do it on one of these, maybe this one. If you can do a simple alignment, you can equally do a complex alignment. You understand? But I want to know what we did yesterday. How many of us have not been able to do it? At least you have the road, the existing road, and the surface or the contours. Who has not been able to do it? The two of you.
I had error when I was trying to report.
You had error. Okay. Okay, then we'll see. So I'd wanted us to use that one, but
The description table, there's a column format. Did you explain that?
format. Which format?
The description keys. Then you have the code, what is style,
The format where you have road or something.
and then you see the other sign and style. Did you explain
Oh, for that one, I don't use it because for what I do, it does not bear any, whether I change it or I leave it or whatever. It does not actually affect what I'm doing. So that's why I didn't worry myself with that one. The most important thing is the code and the table, the point style and the label style. So just concentrate on that one. Later I can explore the rest. No, the software can do so much. I don't know everything about the software. Every day I learn something new. Please, are we okay? So I sit here, not that I know everything about the software, but I'm here to help you, give you a very good foundation that if you are interested, you can explore more. Please, are you okay? So depend on the situation that or the challenge that you face. If you are used to maybe only doing surface, you major in surface. But because when you meet a challenge, then you'll be able to learn something new. You understand? So all that I'm giving you, you are well able, irrespective of the challenge that you face. Once you understand the basic principles, you should be able to surmount the challenges. Please, are we okay? Yeah, so don't be afraid of whatever you may face. You are well able. So please, are we all okay up to this point? Go. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to do something very simple. All that we have done today, we have done how many? 2. We have done 2, trying to create a surface using contours and also using points, and try to do some editing on it. So what I'm going to do is that you have the file already. Try to do all that we have done again. Are you okay? Try to do all that we have done again. And what I want you to do is that for each of them, maybe for the first one, the one that we created for using contours, try to generate a legend for using elevations legend. Then the next one, using the point, you create you generate a legend for just what which one is it? Slopes. Yes, or you can try something else. Please, are we okay? So let's start work quickly. 15 minutes time we should finish. If you are not able to do for 2, break. But are they ready? Are you sure? But let's use just 15 minutes. Are you okay? 15 minutes so that we'll go for break, come back at 2 o'clock, and the rest of the 2 hours we use it to finish the plan and profile. So quickly, 15 minutes. If you can do it, fine. But I've also tried to record it. But let's try. If you